What I've been doing in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Hey guys, my name's Nader. I make videos for people who want to move to Canada, who want to learn more about our country, but still people who want to become successful and leverage their nation and, make something of themselves and launch up like a rocket. I'm your guy, I'm here to help you. Hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell. This is an update video for my subscribers, but also people who are new to the channel. What have I been doing in Halifax? What is my schedule like? Why are my uploads, sometimes so frequent, and why are they held back at other times? Let's get started talking about that. Many of you know I'm a journalism student. I go to the University of King's College. I'm also the director of Nader Media. I do online marketing, I teach marketing courses, and I make videos on this channel. Now you're probably wondering, hey, why are your uploads sometimes so frequent, other times super inconsistent? It's because time management. I'm working for a lot of people, I'm doing a lot of things at school, I'm expected to do 2 or 3 news stories a week. On top of that, there's a lot of things that I'm doing, reputation management for clients, and the biggest thing I'm learning right now is to start saying no to opportunities and people asking me to do things. I tend to be the go-to guy. People ask for videos, for help with websites, for help with marketing that they're doing, and a lot of people ask me every single week. I started actually noticing where my time was going and started counting, the amount of requests that I get, and I get on average 5 or 6 requests every single day to do something, and that's outside of school and that's outside of work. These are just random requests from friends, people who see me on the streets, people who send me a message who have seen my channel. I'm not including comments on this channel. That would be in a couple dozen extra, but I'm starting to say no to things that aren't going to help me with my goals immediately. I need to be selfish so that I can be selfless in the future. Short-term selfishness equals long-term selflessness. Yesterday was a fun day. I plan to go out today to the Dalhousie Sexton campus. A lot of you asked me to check it out. Talk about Sexton campus, talk about what engineering's like, and just really see the campus. And now a lot of people are kind of upset with Dalhousie Sexton campus. They say, it's in disrepair, tuition fees are going up every single month. So the Dalhousie, well, not every month, but every year, annually. Now, Dalhousie Student Union, specifically Masuma Khan, Vice President of Student Affairs. Many of you in Halifax may know Masuma Khan. We went out yesterday to buy over 200 packets of noodles to feed students at Sexton campus. It was the Dalhousie Student Union who paid for it, but we went there together and got some noodles. I was going to hop on that, do that as a story for journalism today, and also include that in a video, but I got pulled off of that to do something else. And I'm realizing, hey, my daily life is set up in a way that it's very difficult to create content. So what am I going to be doing now in order to create more content? Here's my 3-step plan. Number 1, I'm doing something I call content dumping. So I create a lot of content all at once and I bulk schedule it and I put it online. So I have to make sure that when I'm creating a lot of content all at once that I'm at peak energy levels. Right now it's the middle of the day, my apartment heat is cranked up to max. I've drank like 5 coffees, so I'm at peak energy level to make quality videos. But I need to make quality videos fast, because I want to make sure I'm getting valuable content out to you every single day. This is a family that we need to grow consistently. So when I have gaps in my day, when I have times, even if I have to bend things, stretch things, and make them work, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to create content. I'm going to use that technique that I use called content dumping. Number 2, saying no to, like I said, opportunities that aren't going to, help us channel, that aren't going to help the business, that aren't going to help us with our direct goals. These are takeaways that you can write down and take from this video to help you in your day-to-day life. If you are constantly running around after other people, you will never be able to further your own goals. So number 2, say no to things that are unnecessary. Number 3, work more efficiently. If I can do 2 things at once, well, that's a bad idea at any time, but if I can, work on something immediately and get it done fast and move right on to the next task, it's much better than, sitting down and laying back and taking time, even taking time to plan. I'm noticing that the second I stop moving, literally stop moving within a day, the second I slow down and I realize I spent 2 hours reading a book, or I never do that. I mean, like, I'll read for leisure at 4 a.m. in the morning, but I'll never actually sit down and read a book for 2 hours in the middle of the day. My schedule doesn't allow for that. But if I sit down, let's say right now, and start going over, notes, making a plan for next week, it becomes 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, I have 2 or 3 phone calls. I have to jump on another assignment. I want to get to bed by 11 o'clock so I can wake up for 4 a.m. And if you're doing the math right now, I don't sleep a lot. So there's a lot that I need to actually fit in. Common sense would say cut things out, but again, content. I run a business. I am in the last semester of my degree and I need to find an internship, otherwise it's 3.5 years of money and time down the drain. I have to make these phone calls. If you're working with clients, you need to help them, you need to give them everything you can. So really, it's about not stopping the momentum every single second of doing something. Right now I'm creating this video, in a second I'm gonna be, sending emails off. I can't check them 3 times a day, I have to check them every second. So I'm gonna be working every single second. So those are my 3 rules. That's how I'm gonna keep making more content, how I'm gonna sustain this channel, how we're gonna accelerate growth. So let's work together, let's make this a place that we can build.